One, and we're live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Entab CampusCare EdTalks, an exclusive platform where the stalwarts of education come on board and express their viewpoints on burning topics related to education. Before I begin, let me quickly introduce you to Entab. We are a 20-year-old IT company engaged in providing matured and futuristic school ERP, CRM, and mobile apps to the schools spread across India and helps transforming them from good schools to best ones. In today's session, we'll discuss about preventing FOMO. You ask, what is FOMO? That is fear of missing out. Exactly. We'll understand that how can counseling and talking therapies help in overcoming FOMO. We shall also learn about the lifelong impact it tends to have on people where children have difficulty in accepting themselves. We will also understand that how can collaborative activities can help in overcoming FOMO. So for that particular purpose, we have with us a very special guest, Dr. Sugata D'Souza, the director of Adamas World School, Kolkata. For her contribution to the field of education for more than 3 decades, ma'am has been honored with the Dronacharya Award, the Best Inspiring Principal Award, Rashtriya Vidya Saraswati Award, and many more accolades. Ma'am is also the author for workbooks for her higher secondary students in English and history textbooks. Welcome on board, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, ma'am, my audience would love to know that an experiment was conducted on 20 students where 10 students were given limited access to social media for 30 minutes a day, and the other students continued using it as usual. After a week, it was found out that the students with limited access had shown less negative feelings towards themselves than and the world. So, ma'am, what do you think that social media is one of the main reasons for the where millennials have this FOMO?
I feel that social media is definitely accelerated the situation of a social rank of a teenager. Like whenever surveys have been conducted, it has been seen that about two-thirds of the people they have admitted that the social media plays a very important role in their lives. So what happens is a teenager keeps on checking the social standing, the checking online status, the updates which has been put on Insta or Facebook, and the posts from friends. And it has been seen that the teenagers they define their lives on what they see online. When they see that somebody is doing something, whether there so many likes are coming or not on somebody else's post and not on theirs, then what happens is they tend to measure their own lives against the posts. So definitely social media plays a very important part in the lives of the teens, and whatever they see online, they feel that that rules their lives.
Wonderful. Ma'am, can experiencing FOMO lead to children facing anxiety in attending social gatherings and something? And how do you think it is likely to affect their social skills?
Social skill is any competence facilitating interaction and communication, with the others. Now, where there are social rules, it can be in a verbal way or in a non-verbal way. But now, what is happening is when they are constantly seeing the posts and the social media, they cannot communicate verbally.
Hmm.
It's all being done in a non-verbal way.
Yeah.
This is definitely affecting the children. When they are meeting in a social gathering, they are feeling inferior because another person who is their peer may have got more posts or more liking. So they feel that they are being neglected, whereas the other person is being liked more. So they shy out from the situation and they don't want to be with people feeling that they are inferior to them.
Right. Ma'am, but don't you think so? This also used to happen in the past wherein we had jocks in our schools, right? And the sports captain and all those, they were among the coolest bunch. But however, people who used to study much, they were tend to termed as geeks. So do you think so? Such kind of attitude is still prevalent in today's school?
Now, what happens is when the children are in school, there are some children who will be quite popular among the others because everybody cannot be popular. a sports captain or a person who does quiz or debate or a dancer is definitely very, very popular. But what happens is we do activities in a group. So that person is a lead dancer, but the others are there surrounding them. Say singing in a chorus and a lead singer. But they all feel important because without the chorus, the lead singer has no part.
Right.
Lead singer cannot do anything if the chorus, cannot sing well or drops them down. So that is why that would be an entirely different feeling because they are mixing with people who are their peers. But here they are sitting at home, looking at the social media constantly. And so what is happening is the focus is there much more inward than outward.
Right. All right. Ma'am, according to you, what sort of collaborative activities in schools can help child in overcoming FOMO? As every child will get to interact with others, they'll get to make friends and stuff like that.
Yes, it is. There are a lot of activities which are there, which can be done in schools. Like what can be done is they can all have group activities. When children are performing in a group, then everybody is given equal importance. Say there is a speaking skill activity going on, where some people will speak well, some will not speak so very well,
Right.
but all are given the importance, and the time limit is given for everybody the same. So what happens is they know that they will be speaking and they are not inferior to anybody. This feeling that I may be inferior to somebody, this person is liked more, and I am not so very liked by my peers, this feeling will not be there. Even in, you can say, in the football field or a cricket field, a person is there chosen for the game. So that is something that is very important.
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
whether the person is there scoring 0 or 100. It is there that the person is there in the team. That is what affects.
Right, ma'am. Wonderful, ma'am. And according to you, how can when a child, when you say when a teenager, they experience FOMO at a young age? Do you think it has a lifelong impact?
It definitely has a lifelong impact because whatever the teenager experiences when the child is young, that time they will remember it throughout their lives. They are stressed, they are worried, and we see so many unfortunate events happening because of this. And so the virtual filter is something which is very important. They have to, they should not be prone to experience the fear of being missing out. They
Right.
have to be in an inclusive society. Otherwise, this fear will make them so stressed that they will shy out from everybody. They will not be able to mix with people. They will not be able to interact also with anybody.
Right. Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Sugata D'Souza. You answered all our questions flyingly with such poise and such valuable insights you provided us with. It was truly it was truly an honor of you having here. And to be very honest, this must be my fastest webinar too, because I all the questions that were raised by the audience, you cleared it with such a flying motion. So thank you so much, Sugata ma'am. It was a pleasure having you here on EdTalks, and we'll catch you next time as well.
Thank you. Thank you so
Have a
much.
nice day, ma'am.
Okay, you too.